And as the flight operations have been hit due to airspace closure in West Asian nations, now Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued a statement in view of ongoing developments in the Middle East. The Passenger Assistance Control Room, which is the PACR, at the Ministry of Civil Aviation is proactively addressing grievances and queries of air travelers. Passengers' concerns received through social media platforms, the AirSaver portal and dedicated helplines are being closely monitored and prioritized for redressal. In coordination with airlines and airport operators, the control room has resolved 411 passenger grievances during the ongoing situation, ensuring timely assistance and support. Helpline numbers provided by Indian embassies were also actively shared with passengers through the PACR to enable necessary coordination. So Air India, remember, has suspended flights to West Asian nations as tensions continue and amid the escalating attacks in the West Asian countries, and no Air India flight to and from UAE, Saudi Arabia and Qatar today till 11:59 p.m. as per the latest statement by Air India, and the Air India flights to West Asian nations have been suspended. This is for today till 11:59 p.m. today as per the latest statement by Air India. Now this is causing a lot of inconvenience because of the tensions, the rising attacks in the West Asian countries, the closure of airspaces. It's causing a lot of inconvenience to the passengers as the flight operations have been hit, and amid that the Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued this statement that in view of the ongoing developments in the Middle East, the Passenger Assistance Control Room at the Ministry of Civil Aviation is proactively addressing the grievances and the queries of the air travelers, the passengers who are stranded at the airports, and the passenger concerns received through social media platforms, the AirSaver portal and dedicated helplines are also being closely monitored and prioritized for redressal. So the Ministry of Civil Aviation, in coordination with the airlines and airport operators, the control room has resolved approximately 411 passenger grievances during the ongoing situation, the tensions in West Asia, ensuring timely assistance and support to the passengers.
Right, Anjali, these are the very updates coming in at this point of time. Again, as we have been keeping a track of all the nations that currently have shut down their airline operations, especially when it concerns the West Asian region, that is flight operations to and from West Asia. India has been very closely watching the developments since day one, and which is why we've seen flight operations being disrupted. But there are stockpiles that we see at this given point of time. There are in fact backlogs rather that we see piling up at the airports, both of passengers as well as disruptions, causing a lot of issues with terms of baggage claims, as well as where will these passengers who are stranded at these airports for more than 24 hours be staying. So this is where the Ministry of Civil Aviation has now stepped in to ease the process out. There is a control room that's been set up specifically to address the entire situation, with helpline numbers being provided, which we will also be sharing with you at the time that we are able to access it. But yes, these are the steps that's being taken by the government in India at this point of time to ensure that those people who are stranded in India, who were supposed to be traveling to West Asia, in fact, they get all the assistance that they require, be it in terms of accommodation for the time being that they're stranded in India, or even in terms of whatever it is that they are facing an issue with in terms of having been stranded in the airport. They are given that very assistance, and also rebooking and rescheduling of flights, which of course hasn't begun yet because airlines have been suspending their operations in this very region. This is Air India just a little while ago that had also come in to notify that their flights shall remain suspended to and from this very region. This is the latest updates that we're bringing to you. We will also bring our reporter in to throw more light on how things have been proceeding on this very front. But for now, these are the details that we have for you on this very matter.
So a lot of inconvenience is being caused to the passengers as the flight operations have been hit due to the raging war in West Asia. The airspace have been in several nations have been closed, and it's not just the airspace closure but also the attacks that we've witnessed in the last 2 days at international airports, be it Dubai, be it Abu Dhabi. there have been cancellation of flights and also diversion of flight. In fact, Air India itself has suspended flights to the West Asian nations. My colleague Amit Bhardwaj is now joining us with more details on this. Amit, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has now issued a statement on how the Ministry of Civil Aviation, along with the airline operators, is addressing the grievances of the stranded passengers.
Anjali, the situation is such that airspace restrictions continue to be there because of which passengers and travelers, who often come to India and destinations such as Delhi, Mumbai for their business and other purposes as well, they are stranded. But Ministry of Civil Aviation is saying that they have set up a control room, keeping in mind the situation in the Middle East right now and the kind of escalations that are happening. And this central control room is proactively taking the calls and addressing the grievances of the passengers. What we know so far is that, till the last information received from the central control room, which is being called PCAR, nearly 411 grievances of the passengers were addressed by the ministry. But I'm standing at the Delhi's IGI International Airport. I can certainly tell you that the passengers who are standing behind me, more so who were supposed to travel to the international destinations, they are facing a lot of trouble. You will see families who have reached the airport 4 to 5 hours prior, and they are being told that they have to wait here for 8-9 hours further. This family, long queue that you see, they were supposed to travel to Cyprus, but their flight is delayed by 7 to 8 hours right now, and they have no information whatsoever from their flight operator. And same goes for another set of family which has traveled long distance, come here at Delhi's IGI airport, and they are waiting out here to travel to Canada. And again, surprisingly, again an international flyer, and the operator has not sent out.
Amit, we'll come back to you. You are currently at the Delhi airport. We can see stranded passengers in the background standing there waiting for more updates that's coming in.